It's my Ring camera. I think it's the puppies on the camera.
What? Oh my gosh. Guys, I think I've got it in my hand. I got it! I got it. So the puppies are battling it out right now. So we're just gonna get a little bit of soap. All right, little guy, let's get a little more soapies. You're very good. You're a very good boy. Thank you. And as you can see, we are being licked to death. I'm highly allergic to these puppies. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are having just an absolutely amazing day. And for those of you that are new here, well, I'm Jacob, and welcome to my crazy jungle. Now, if you guys saw the title and thumbnail, you will know for today's video that today we are training my puppies, Thor and Loki. We're gonna be training them to sit. We're gonna be training them to give us paw. We're also gonna be giving Noir, the black jaguar, a fish. And we're gonna be checking up on some of the reptiles because we just moved all the reptile enclosures. So we've got an action-packed video here today at my zoo. So if you guys wanna see all the crazy stuff going on in today's video, well guys, you are in the right place and we're gonna hop right into that. Okay, we made it over to our carnivore prep room. So this is basically where we do all the meat prep. And right in here, we are here for one thing and one thing only. We are here for a giant fish. I caught this fish in the Bahamas, and we brought it back, and we're going to be feeding it to Noir. We're going to put it right here in that bowl. So you'd think it would, oh! I don't know who this is calling me, but just stop calling. All right, we're just going to carry our fish. So we got a nice solid fish. I mean, guys, do you hear this thing? This is a solid fish. So we got our solid fish. Now we got to go feed it to our solid jaguar. Okay, guys, we made it over to Noir's exhibit, and he's just going to come and he's going to start rubbing up on our legs, and we're going to walk him right out here. Just like this. Come on, go sit over there. So we're gonna tell him to go sit, and he's actually really trained. Go sit up there. Sir, can you go sit there? Will you sit up on the platform? Thank you. So as you guys can see, Noir is a very well-trained jaguar, and you can't really tell how big he is from this video, but he is about 140 pounds. He's got the head of a pit bull, and right here we've got his fish. But he's a very well-mannered cat, so even though we've got his fish, he'll come and sit on this corner, and we're gonna ask him to come sit on this corner. Will you sit down for me? Thank you. And we're gonna come over to this corner. So what you're seeing right here is only possible due to spending thousands of hours with this amazing cat. By doing this hundreds of times and repeating it. It's all about repetition, right guys? It's about doing something hundreds of times over and over again, and that is when you'll see the true results. So right now, he's loving the fish. It's about 108 degrees out. And I want you guys to hear the tongue of the jaguar. So he went to go bite it, but it's just a little bit too cold. This is just like a giant popsicle for him, having this beautiful frozen fish. He absolutely loves it, and I love getting to come in here every single day and spend time with this amazing jaguar boy. He's loving his fish, so he's probably gonna let it thaw out a little bit more so he's able to chew it. Because if he were to chew it right now, he's gonna get a brain freeze just like us. Go get it that way. Oh, and it's down, it's on the ground, and he has got it right here in his mouth. So that's what he wanted. He actually wanted us to give it to him. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna use the little papilles on the end of his tongue to lick the skin, and he's using those razor sharp claws to hold the fish. Right now you can really see Noir use his claws to hold the fish. He's got those retractable claws out, and he's gonna use that while he holds it in place and licks. Noir is devouring his fish, and right now I've got to show you what I've been working on with all the reptiles. So for the longest time I've been telling all of you that we were going to be moving the reptiles, and we finally did that. So we moved all the reptiles that were behind us to right over here. And also, sorry, we got my neighbor with the lawnmower, so if it sounds crazy, it's because he's on the lawnmower. But guys, look how good this looks. I'm so excited to show you. This whole area here that had the cages is completely clear. The only thing we have to do is move those enclosures and this one, and now we have all the enclosures lined up against the fence. So in the future, we're going to be extending the Galapagos habitat all the way to the end of these enclosures. And then from here back is where the new lizard enclosures are going to be. So if you guys see, we've got some white PVC pipe sticking up and electrical. So that's going to be the power for these lizards for the wintertime, for their heated boxes. And then the water line is going to be for all their water and all their misters. So all these enclosures, most of them are going to get scrapped or go behind the scenes. We're going to have all new exhibits here. The giant tortoise area is going to be right where we're standing. So we got a lot of work to do. Their space is going to literally double in size. What? Oh my gosh, so he didn't want. He's starting to get used to us, and this coming eye monitor right here is insane. If you guys look at the colors, you can see this thing is glowing yellow like a dragon. This thing doesn't even look real. This looks like something out of a movie. We can just sit here right next to him. I'm trying not to get the glare. We're just sitting next to him and he's not minding us one bit. We've been hard at work getting all these enclosures moved and getting all the materials to build the new enclosures. When I tell you that this is a 24/7 lifestyle, I literally eat, breathe, and sleep animals. I do this every single day, 365 days a year, and that's what it takes to run a beautiful property like this, to have the amazing relationships with these animals that I have. It has to be a lifestyle. It's not something you clock in and out from. It's something that I literally live for every single day. So now that we got to check out the reptiles, we got to hang out with Noir, we've got to head inside because we've got to check up on one of my little buddies that lives inside the house.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, so I made it into the house and we're gonna check up on quite possibly one of my favorite animals here. So I walked into Petco one day. I've told you guys this story before. I walked into Petco just going to get some turtle food, and then I walked out with her. I saw her, and it was love at first sight. It's got to be the most beautiful koi betta fish that I've ever seen, and right now, this beautiful girl is hungry, and she's ready for her food. So we're going to give her some flakes, a little bit less than that. We definitely don't need that much. We're just going to put a couple flakes right here, and as soon as the flakes hit the surface, she's going to start going up. She's going to start eating it. Guys, she's approaching the food. She's going to eat it. And she is not shy at all. She'll just come right up to us. She'll eat. And honestly, I think she might eat out of our finger too. She's actually gotten pretty friendly over the years. Look at the beautiful colors right on the back of her tail. Look at that. Look at the blue. The colors are honestly insane on this fish. So from this angle, she looks beautiful. But when you come from the top, you can see just how bright they are. And this is how they look in person. So from this angle, it's a little more dull. But from up top, you can really see all of those incredible colors. So we are hearing the puppies right now in the distance. Do you guys hear that? I hear the puppies outside. They're barking. So we're gonna head out there right now. Wait, it's my Ring camera. I think it's the puppies on the camera. I think they might be out already. Oh, the puppies are with my dad on the camera. So let's head out and let's go start our training. Guys, we got the puppies, Thor and Loki, out. And today is a training day for the two amazing puppies. So we got Thor and Loki. Oh! Okay, all right, I'm being literally attacked. All right, guys, this is training day. All right, puppies, let's go this way. We are starting our training for today. And the first thing we're gonna do is introduce them to the giant tortoises. I figured we'd introduce them to the giant tortoises. They're gonna be a nice animal to introduce them to. That's not gonna attack them. That's not gonna bite them. We have no idea what's gonna happen. But let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, puppies. Come on, little guys, let's go over here. Come meet your brother. Come meet your tortoise brother. So the puppies are here with a giant tortoise. And Loki's more interested in the tortoise poop. Loki, please, don't eat it. Guys, there is a standoff going on between Loki and the tortoise. Of course, Thor is pretty neutral, but Loki is always looking for trouble. That's why we named him Loki, because he's the one that's the bad one. Guys, I didn't think this is what was gonna happen. The puppies don't care about the tortoises, and the tortoises don't care about the puppies. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a tick. There is a tick on this tortoise's neck, and I am attempting to grab it. Wait, guys, I think I've got it in my hand. I got it, just like this. Look at it. We got the tiny tick from the tortoise. So these tortoises get these ticks this time of year, especially with how humid it is. Like I've told you guys in the past, these ticks only attack the Galapagos tortoises. I've never seen one on a dog, I've never seen one on a cat, and we do all the necessary prevention to make sure these guys don't get on any other animals. All right, puppies, you guys did okay in the tortoises, but we still have got a little more training to do with you guys. So, little guys, what do you want to do next? Do you want to go poop and pee, or do you want a bath? Okay, we are ready to go. Let's go, puppies, let's go. Let's get on out from the tortoises. So they're pretty good listeners and they're pretty good followers, but these little puppies don't really know their names yet, and they're a little bit wild and a little bit rowdy, but that's why we're very patient with them, because we gotta have lots of patience with the babies. Okay guys, so right now we are outside and we are getting ready to give the puppies a bath before we start our training, and we have to do this separately because the puppies are so crazy that they will be doing this to me, but both of them at the same time, so we can only handle one at the same time. One at a time, okay? All right, little guy, we're just gonna wet him on down. So we're just gonna get a little bit of soap, and by a little I mean a lot, and we're gonna take it and we're just gonna lather this little puppy up. We wanna get him all shudgy up. This is all natural, and this is gonna make him nice and clean. All right, little guy, let's get a little more soapies. I know, buddy, this is a good bath. It feels good. We're getting a massage. We're getting nice and clean. We're getting all the legs. We're getting all the love. And we're gonna start rinsing him off just like this. And we've got a towel for this little puppy. and we're gonna dry him off because he's cold and he wants to be warm. He wants to be nice and dry. Come. We know you don't like the cold water, but you want to be dry and you like the towel. I know, we love it too. I love it. Thank you so much. So next up, we're gonna be giving little Thor a bath. Now Thor is really excited to be here. He wants to give me all the kisses. Thank you. So for 4 months old, these puppies are massive. He weighs about 50 pounds. These guys are so sweet. They're so nice, and he is so good at getting baths. And right now, we know the water's a little cold, and that's why we're gonna rinse. Look, I'm gonna get cold with you, okay? Look, it's not bad. I know. It's a little bit cold, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it. All right, little puppy, let's go. Come on. So we got our towel for this little guy, and we're gonna get Thor nice and dry. And then after they dry, we're gonna be doing a one-on-one training session with these dogs. We definitely cannot train them together because when these two boys are together, mayhem ensues. These guys go crazy and they don't wanna listen. So we're gonna do some training, okay? We're gonna train you and you're gonna be so good. Okay guys, both puppies have been bathed, they've been washed, and now it is time to start our puppy training. I was gonna change, but we are covered in saliva, we're covered in water, and as you can see, we are being licked to death. I'm highly allergic to these puppies. So let's head over and let's start our training. Come. Sit. Good boy. You sat, now you get a treat. Sit, stay. Oh, no, that was bad. As you can see, Thor sat, but as soon as he saw the treat, he moved. So we're gonna actually get him to sit again. Look, will you have to sit before we can give you the treat? Come, sit. Good boy, hold. Good boy, here you go. So that is exactly how you wanna do it. You wanna do this positive reinforcement training. That way we can call Thor, we can get him to come, we can get him to sit on command, and then we can give him a treat. So this is one way that you can train your dog. And when you're first training your dog, you wanna do this every single day. And the best thing I can say is repetition. So do this thousands of times. And when you repeat this thousands of times, that is how you're gonna have an amazing trained animal. That's how we do it. And that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna keep training this little guy. Come. Thor is walking at my side. So this is part of the training that we do is we get him to walk at my side and then we ask him to sit. Will you sit down for me, sir? Can you sit down? Sit, thank you. Now you're a good boy. So that is how we start our training. So basically what we're doing right there, we're using positive reinforcement. We're asking him to sit, and when he sits, he gets a treat. So that's the positive reinforcement that you wanna do when you're trying to train your dog. We're also training little Thor to give us paw. So can we have your paw? So he hasn't quite gotten it yet, but to get him to give us the paw, we ask for his paw, and then we actually grab his paw, and we pull it up, paw, and then we use the word paw. So he starts associating his paw with the word paw. So come on, pretty boy. Come on, let's go, boy. And we got a treat, so look. Can you sit for me? Sit, you're a very good boy. Thank you, sit, hold, and there you go. That was very good. So guys, you can see that these puppies are extremely smart and they're incredibly adaptive. So as long as you start these little guys at a young age to training, you can pretty much teach these guys anything you want. You just gotta be willing to put in the time and the repetition to make it work. So Thor, come, let's go this way. Come, follow me. Come, follow, you're a good boy. So he knows the word follow, and wherever I go, he's gonna go, and we're gonna ask him to take a seat. Sir, can you take a seat? Thank you. You're very good. You're a very good boy. Thank you. So we have completed our training today for little Thor, and now we're gonna move on to Loki. Loki can be a little more difficult, so Thor, come walk by my side. So Loki sees Thor, and Thor sees Loki. So the puppies are reunited back in the driveway, and as soon as they see each other, it's gonna be battle of the strongest. So the puppies are battling it out right now, and this is how the puppies burn their energy. And as the puppies battle it out, we've got Charlie commentating over in the distance. Yep, I know, it's crazy. Charlie, what do you think? Charlie, these are crazy pups. Okay, we've got little Loki out for his training, and he is ready to get started. Loki is absolutely adorable. And Loki, are you ready for your training? Come on, Lokes, let's go, Bubba. Loki, let's go. Come on this way. Come on, buddy. Let's go. So come. And now we're going to ask Mr. Loki to sit. Will you sit, boy? So these dogs are taking very well to sit, which is honestly the most basic command that you can teach a dog. But for a little puppy, it's really good that we establish this early on. Lokes, Loki, come over. Come over here, boy. So right now, I think he found some of the dog food that's in the grass. All right, let's go, Loki. Let's go. Lokes, you wanna come? Yes? All right, bye. So we got this little guy following right behind us, which is exactly what we want. And what we want is to be able to ask him to sit and have him sit right on command. So that's extremely good. So sit, and can we have a paw? Sit, paw. So that's the one we're still working on. We're still working on paw. And it will probably take us a couple more weeks or even a couple days. It really just depends on the dog. But this little guy is doing so good. And well, that, my friends, is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching today's puppy training video. I had an absolute blast hanging out with these crazy kids, and I hope all of you guys did as well. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below which of these puppies was your favorite. And if you guys are not yet subscribed yet to me, you want to see these puppies grow up, and you want to see the rest of my animal family, well, guys, all you have to do is just go subscribe below.